Good day, dudes and dudettes. The name's Micromatter, and welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Road to Completion. So, while this is the 5th episode, and I did mention once that I plan on doing challenges every 5th episode, I kinda wasn't feeling it today. I was feeling just a normal run. So, let's just kinda do that. New run. And we're gonna be Mr. Lazarus right here, because Maggie is bored. Also, I'm gonna take a piece of advice someone has told me in the comments. I'm going to play on hard, so I don't have to unlock everything twice, which, if I think about it, that makes a lot of sense. So, here we go, right into this run. Okay. Also, everyone who's newly subscribed from the last 2 videos, welcome! Thank you so much. I'm gonna continue on doing these, and I hope to not disappoint. No. No, just no. I actually picked up the bump. Ooh, it's dark. Better turn up your brightness. Curse of the dark. I don't actually know what the curse is called. Well, now I actually checked, and I was under the false assumption that you have to defeat Mom's heart 5 times to unlock it lives, but that is indeed not true. You should defeat Mom's heart 11 times, which, that kinda sucks. But, oh no, we can do this. We can defeat Mom's heart 11 times. I thought it was 5. Oh, pretty fly, that's pretty good. It's an orbital that will block projectiles. I was under the impression that it was 5 because to unlock both the Polaroid and the negative, you have to defeat the respective boss 5 times. Isaac 5 times for the Polaroid, and Satan for the negative. Yeah, I'm really hoping to get a golden right here. I'm just really hoping to get one. I know there is one, but I'm hoping to find it soon. But I'm getting these rooms, which are really annoying. Now, I don't know, for some reason I feel like this room appears more often when there's new players playing this game, and this just discourages them from playing it, because this room is just not fun. And in this room I even have lots of challenges, because the game got harder after I defeated Mom's heart 5 times. I prefer if you not hit me. How? This room is so dumb. They're all just champions. Why? Who thought this was a great idea to put in? I'm not going to die. I have another life. But I only have 1 heart container now. Great. Just lovely. Just straight up lovely. I mean, who didn't want to have a room filled with champion gapers that you have to hit at awkward angles? Who doesn't love that? Now, you've already seen Lazarus's gimmick. He has a second life, that is true. And he is actually very unique in that sense, by that this is the only time you get revived, and you get revived in the same room that you died in. Usually what happens when you get revived, you die in the room, and you get revived into the previous room. This is so then when you fight a boss, you have to do them all over to make extra lives not too OP. Now, Lazarus is the only character that is not like that, because he gets revived in the same room that he died in. He also gets an all stats up, which you might have seen by my damage being good now. I'm not too happy about Sister Maggie. Okay, Gemini. I prefer not to die. Now, a great thing about having a profile pic, it's not your face, is the fact that no one can make a POC version of it. Because I kind of feel like literally everyone on YouTube, or just anyone that has relevance on social media, has a POC version of their profile pic. Why? Why are people so obsessed with the POG? It's not that good of an emote. Now, okay, that's a hot take. I shouldn't say that. Pog is a really good emote. Don't get me wrong. It's not that good, though. Even more gapers. Just how I love my Isaac. I'd highly prefer not to get hit so I can retain my Devil Deal chance. How many? This run is cursed. The amount of gapers is unreasonable. This is uncalled for. Why do we have so many of them? Okay, going back to what I was talking about. Yeah, although Pog is a really good emote, I think it's a bit too much. At this point, it's become ironic, in my opinion. Okay, we continue on with glaucoma. It could be worse, it could be worse. Okay. Destroy this pile of shit. And we move on to the boss, Mr. Monster. Now, I like how each episode I say I'm gonna try to go fast, make the episode short, maybe the episode ends up being 40 minutes long. Sorry about that. I guess I'm just gonna stop saying I'm gonna try to make it short. Maybe then they'll be short. And alright, I just lost my Devil Deal chance. Great. Great. Just absolutely love it. Like, just how I love my Devil Deal chance. Like 1%. And another HP up. Well, I'm not complaining, I do only have 2 heart containers. And now I have the same heart containers that I started off with, just set up in all stats up. So that's pretty good. Okay, at least there's not any gapers in this room. Any gapers in chat? Petrified poop will make poop piles drops more often. Okay, we have... I think these are mulligans. They've got different names for whatever it drops, and I just think that's kind of unnecessary. I can't remember all the names. I'm just gonna say the ones that I know, which is frankly like 2 of them: the mulligans and the gapers, and the hosts. I know those ones too. Lovely damage. But that one, I can't blame the game for that. That was just my bad dodging. I just wasn't paying attention. Also, I cannot thank you enough for the support in my last video. It's insane. It really means the world to me that someone actually watches this. And all that jazz. So now in last episode I was talking about Eric Satie. I mentioned some things about him, but I didn't tell the entire story. I didn't even mention who the fuck he was, or why you should know him. Now, he was basically the granddaddy of ambient music. And all this game music you're hearing right now, yeah, he pioneered background music. He pioneered that shit. And you know, you definitely know his most famous works, the Je me Pedi. They were quite famous. If you look up Je me Pedi, you definitely recognize that song. More gapers. Any gapers and shit. Gaper, more like gaper. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right, kids? Is it still cool to call things gay? Your mom gay, lol. That's so funny. Just people don't notice how funny that is. The fact that that was a meme at some point is disappointing to me. Ooh, the kidney bean. Great. Yeah, this active item sucks. This active item just fucking sucks. How do you fix it? Give the fart a poison effect, and then it works. Because currently it just charms them, which for this room does literally nothing. Now the second question is, while this item is already bad, who decided it would be a great idea to give it a 2-room charge? I think it should be like the Butterbean and it should be like rechargeable by time. Nope, it's not. It has a 2-room charge. Also, by the way, if you didn't know, big rooms like these ones give you a 2 charge because they're pretty big, so it's as if you're clearing 2 rooms, even though it's not that comparable. I'm not complaining, yes, I'm not complaining. There have been so many goddamn champions. Okay. Now let's talk about Isaac Afterbirth. Right, why did he consider himself an author instead of a musician, as I briefly mentioned? Okay, I'll happily take Steven. I'll happily take Steven, and I'll say thank you. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, projectile fly. I really appreciate you damaging me. You don't know how much this means to me. No, I keep getting sidetracked. Like, I revisited one of my videos just like last night, and I noticed how much I get sidetracked. And frankly, you know, it's not all that bad. Okay. I think this is the only time the kidney bean is actually useful. This run is just kind of cursed. Like, the best items I got were Steven just now. And that's basically it. The pill that I started off with. Yeah, Lazarus actually started off with a random pill. This one gave me Pretty Fly. Normal, I block projectiles, so pretty useful. It's really saved my ass multiple times. The only good item was not even from an item game, which just really tells something about this run. Also the amount of gapers and champions we're facing. It's almost as if I picked up champion belt, but I didn't. I don't actually want this worm. I forgot which one it was. But it basically makes your tears fly in circles when you shoot them, which is really hard to control, and I'm literally almost dead. That was scary, if you think about it. I'm not gonna collect that one. Now, if I'm not lucky, if I'm very unlucky, this could kill me. Or it could be full health, as I was hoping it would be. And that's great, that's great. Collected that soul heart. Lovely, lovely. More, just in a tight space, dodging projectile flies. Just how I love, just how I like my Isaac, right? And all that soul heart projectiles that I just got, just all gone. All gone, reduced to atoms. Reduced to people named Adam. Just A-D-A-M. You get it? It's like a funny joke. I talk about getting sidetracked, and I still haven't gotten to the point of Isaac Afterbirth. It's quite challenging to stay focused on one thing. Now, what else? So why did he consider himself a writer? That's where I was. He considered himself a writer because, well, he expressed emotions through his music instead of feeling, instead of just happy music, I guess. Well, technically, happiness is an emotion, but you know. Tell that to Isaac Afterbirth because he sure didn't care. Now, it's quite interesting. It does achieve that effect. It kind of gives an effect of melancholy, nostalgia, and happiness. It has lots of emotions at once. It succeeds in what it tries. Let's play this guy. Let's see if I win, even though I don't fucking care about the heart, and I don't win. Okay, great. No, I lost my chance for a premium item. Shouldn't have played. Shouldn't have played. Now, yeah, basically, I still don't know how he achieves this. I'm really interested in music theory and how people express emotions through music. I can't wrap my head around how he does it. It's crazy. Now, what else? Oh yeah, right. So, Isaac Afterbirth was quite a curious fellow with his music, because he would frequently shout at people for listening to his music. Now that sounds kind of counterproductive if just upon hearing it, but here's the explanation. His music wasn't meant to be listened to, it's supposed to be background music. So he had the feeling like they weren't playing the music by his intent. So he got really mad at people when they listened to it after me. Which, frankly, that's just a really interesting story. I don't actually remember. Did I tell the story about how he? Yeah, I think I started the story, but I didn't end it. So basically, I started by saying Eric Satie and Pablo Picasso and some other guy. They wrote a screenplay together. He did the music, and Picasso did some other shit. I don't quite remember the entire story. All I remember was, now there was this critic. He basically wrote a bad review on that screenplay. Okay, just stay focused. He basically wrote a bad review for that screenplay, and being the salty guy that Eric Satie is, he just fucking wrote a letter to him, personally. And the police report says it was a very strong worded letter. So he was just kind of salty, in other words. Now what about that strong worded letter? What's so interesting about it? The journalist, making a bad review, ended up suing him. Yeah, he sued him for defamation. And the case went through, and he was in prison for 2 days. I don't quite remember. There was another story. I don't know if he went to prison. I don't think he did. But there was this other story where just randomly on the street, he got into a fight and just beat someone up. I don't remember if he went to prison, but that's also an interesting story about this curious guy. Okay. This one is just overall really confusing. But if I keep losing my devil deal chance, and I can retain this 100% chance up until the room 2, that wouldn't be all that bad. Also, if you're still watching, I really appreciate it. Because people's attention span gets shorter and shorter the longer we go. And you need to be entertaining. You need to do the funny all the time. You need to do the funny. Here. Also, if you want attention, just have a hot take that most people won't agree with. For example, here's my hot take. Wholesome memes are boring. Yeah, they are. There's no punchline. The joke just isn't funny. It's so predictable. It's gonna end happy. Ooh, cute animal, animal cute. And then we have elderly woman cute. Ooh, it's so cute. Ooh, relationship cool. It's just frankly, it's just very disappointing that people actually like that shit. And think they're good memes. Which, I have to tell you, newsflash pal, they're not good memes. They're boring. Now, of course, I can say that with my heavily dark humor. I don't show it that much in these videos, but my humor is very dark. It's almost as dark as the people that the police officers shoot. Maybe that one went too far, but the police officers also went too far. Okay. Now, what do we... So, something interesting is how people, when they think of a joke, they kind of force it into the conversation. And if people don't have the comedic timing, it can just fall so flat that people will be completely distraught and the entire conversation is ruined. Here's an example. Person 1. My grandma just died. Person 2. Oh, I have this funny joke to cheer you up. You know, a man ate an iPad to delete his search history. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps a doctor away. Why? Does he not need a doctor after this? No, he's fucking dead. Just like your grandma. That's an example of poor comedic timing and a poor taste joke. So please don't be like this. Because if you have a funny joke, I know it can be a funny haha joke and you really want people to appreciate your haha funny, the funny that you made, but now you gotta wait for the right moment. You gotta wait for the right moment. Because the payoff can be so good. When you make a good joke in the correct situation, it can be amazing. Also, this room is, quite interesting, to say the least. Just, the challenge isn't the enemies you have to kill, it's the invincible enemies. Now, these enemies are actually not invincible. Yes, you can. In fact, on your stat screen, have it display kills, and the number be greater than 0. And that is because of Littlehorn. Littlehorn killed these guys. But no, that's not all that special. But then there's another one. Then you've got the Chaos card. The Chaos card breaks everything in its path. And when I say everything, I mean everything. You can instantly kill every boss that doesn't have 2 phases with the Chaos card. I think the only exception to this is Delirium. Delirium was just a very bad boss. I think they should have stayed with Mega Satan as the final boss of the game. Because Delirium is just not fun. With all the bosses he transforms into. Please. Please stop. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for shooting me. I really wasn't looking forward for that devil deal anyway. I mean, who even cares about devil deals, you know? Am I right? Am I right, guys? Devil deals. Who even needs devil deals? When you've got a room full of fucking champions. Why? What is the seed? You can play it for yourself. Here's the seed. If you want to. What is this? How? The game really wants to fuck me over, doesn't it? Now, champions usually have a secondary effect, and all of their attacks deal a full heart of damage instead of half a heart. Which, you could see in the very first room, was causing quite a problem. Can this guy please die. Thank you. Now, the payoff is supposed to be them dropping something good. I don't really see them dropping anything good. There we go, ancient. Excuse me, thank you. Yeah, the vision's just gotten blurry because of retrovision. I hate retrovision. It's such a dumb thing. And I really don't have 20/20 vision. Well, I am in 2020, so I do have 20/20 vision. I'm so fucking funny. It's insane. Okay. Now, do I have any interesting facts or stories to tell? Oh yeah, here's an interesting story. You know, people always say, you shouldn't have your password on your phone be 12345 or something along the lines of that, or 1379. That's because, well, it's easy to crack it. When someone finds your phone, they can just steal it. Now, in one case, it actually saved someone. Yes. I was walking down the street and I found a phone on a bench. Now, what do you do when you find a phone? Obviously, you take it. I turned it on and I tried to. It had a passcode, so I was like, yeah, I'm fucked. I should go to the police and give them the phone. I should just keep it and sell it for profit. Also, this boss room is fucking dumb. Now here is where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4 comes in. This guy is password, and just for the sake of it, I decided to try a 1, 2, 3, 4 because it was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a 5-digit code, and it worked. It fucking worked, and I had this guy's phone, and I texted the first contact I had with WhatsApp. Said, hey, your friend lost his phone. Can you please notify him? He said, yeah, sure. And I gave them their phone back. See, having an easy passcode can save you. If I was an asshole, I could have just pressed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, deleted all the data, and sold that phone. If I was an asshole, but let's ignore that side of the coin. Let's ignore that side of the coin. I mean, frankly, you should make profit on everything. We're not living in communism, are we? Profit is the main goal. Okay, this lag is hurting. Now, last episode I mentioned that I'm going to get a new PC this year. Once I do actually have that, I plan on making content from my Nintendo Switch, since I bought a capture card, right, like a few months back, just to try it out, but I cannot use it, because my computer is so bad. OBS is too much for the GPU to handle, so I literally cannot record with the capture card. Isn't that great? Now, once I have that capture card, I plan on actually making some Switch content. Some Hollow Knight videos, maybe some Celeste, don't know. My favorite games. Just they're pretty good. What is this game? No. What was I expected to do here? What magical dodging abilities am I supposed to possess? What does the game expect of me? I feel like I'm gonna die in this fight. Wait, what? Why is this? Wait, did I pick up? What happened? What happened to my body? What item is this? I am so confused. It looks like I'm guillotined. I'm pretty sure I didn't unlock that yet. What happened? Why is my head separated from my body? Great. Champion Mom. Champion Mom always does it. Isn't that great? Isn't it just... It's a very happy game, right? Fully fair. The game was definitely my favorite. We've got 7 mom kills. We need 4 more. Now all I can say to that is... Well, that sucks. Yeah. This episode was kind of all over the place anyway. But if you watch to the end, be sure to leave a like, comment on this video, tell me something I should do. Yeah, do that. Subscribe. Oh, I realized why there were so many champions. It's because I'm playing on hard mode. Now, I played on hard mode on my other save file. I didn't realize there were this many more champions. But, you know, this has been me. Stay tuned for the next video. Subscribe if you haven't. We upload daily here. Unless I don't feel like uploading, then we don't upload daily. To know if I'm going to upload, check my Twitter at micromatter. Oof. And no, with all that said, I'm just gonna say, take care. Bye.